Hello, strong people. Week 3, day 3. Yeah, my weeks are so messed up. I just can't keep them straight. Anyway, today is the 4th of July. Literally nothing that I had planned today went to plan, and that's kind of okay. And really the only plan I'm talking about is I planned to get up and, come out here early and get it done. Didn't happen. I slept in because, I was off today, so slept until like 10. Caught up on sleep. Felt good. And then I got a meal in at like 11, and then sat around for an hour and a half or whatever, let it kind of digest a little bit to get those carbs in me. And then from there, I planned to come out here and lift, but the wife, and I did too, I didn't want to sit in the house all day, and I didn't want to make her sit in the house all day. So we took the pups, took our dogs, went to a park in the area, and just kind of drove around there, hung out, walked around a little bit, drove around, saw what it was all about, and spent the day like that. It was nice. It was hot out, really hot. So now we've come back home, been home for like an hour probably, maybe a little bit more than that. Got some caffeine in me, took my creatine, and now it is officially time to train tonight. I don't know how intense we'll end up being after all that tonight, because I'm pretty tired after that. The heat kind of drains you. Shout out, those people that work 12-hour days out in this heat or more or whatever and still train. You're better than I am. Because if I did all that, I'd be just surviving on caffeine. No lie. And so because I don't want to be out here, forever, it's already like, I don't even know what time, 6:37 or something like that. And I do have to work tomorrow. I don't want to be out here too long. So I'm going to get to work. It's our secondary press day, meaning I got some incline log today. And then those banded dumbbell rows, press ways or press flies, I think they're called. So I don't know how much of those I'll record, but I'll record some other stuff for you. So let's get into our incline press. All right, a little update after that first set. They're ramping up sets, so I got to add weight every time up until I hit a top weight, and I hit a plus set with that. So it's 5 sets of 6 plus a set of 6 plus. It's hot. It's really hot. It's so humid. Nothing about the pre-workout meal should have me feeling good, but I feel pretty good, for now. Pretty much what I had was a double scoop banana cream pie waffle cone. Way too much ice cream. I like ice cream, but I eat it so slow that by the time I get like halfway through a big cone, I'm like, I don't want this anymore. But because I'm not a quitter, I end up eating it all anyway, and I don't feel good after. So that's exactly what I did. Banana cream pie, by the way, delicious. And then, of course, the wife wanted a snack, so we went to Taco Bell. I didn't get anything, but she got some stuff, of course. So, and she got a stacker. She got 2. I wasn't going to eat one. That's not true. I absolutely wanted to eat one, but I wasn't going to get it myself. She got 2, ate one, and was like, I'm full. I don't want the next one. So, of course, I had to clean shop. I pick up the scraps. That's what you do as a husband. Your wife don't eat it. It's now your duty to finish it. Husband tax, whatever you want to call it. Either way. So I slammed a stacker down, and that was it. That was the pre-workout meal. That was the last thing I ate today, right before I came out here. Well, not right before, but, an hour before. And then I had my typical meal prep, at like 11 o'clock this morning, which that was supposed to be the pre-workout meal. Didn't happen to be. So feeling pretty good. I got a lot of sugar in my system because of the ice cream, I would imagine. So I should expect a pretty hard glucose crash here shortly. I hope it's after my top set. So that's where we're at. So I fast forwarded a lot there. I'm not gonna lie, I modified like the dumbbell rows and the press flies. I keep wanting to say press outs, but they're not press outs. It was lighter. Remember that glucose crash I mentioned earlier in the video? Yeah, what happened immediately after the last set on log, which is kind of how if it was going to happen, I was okay with it happening there. That last set was by far my best set of log incline that I've had in 3 weeks. I mean, I've been doing it back 3 weeks now, so. But the reason I was just like, it needs to be better. I was looking back at some old, I was curious because like, I felt like I wasn't pressing big numbers, but I was like, it also could be a PR. Like I feel like I should be doing more on log incline than what I was. But at the same time, I was like, no, there's no way. Like this is probably PR territory. Well, I went back and I just so happened to find a video from when I was training for the Pro-Am where I did 5 sets of 3 at 370. And then I think it was 370 for 5 I hit. Now, I am in that territory now, I believe. This early in prep, that's good. That 370 for 5 or whatever after 5 by 3. That is, I'm pretty sure that was pretty close to contest. So, almost peaked at that point. I'm not close to peaked right now. And, what was I going to say? And I still, usually what I find is, as far as pressing goes, is I lose 1 rep for every 10 pounds I add. So if I can hit 10 reps at 300 and I go up to 310, I can hit 9 reps. And it's so on. 320, 8 reps. You get the idea. So by that logic, and that's been pretty accurate over the years. So I did 350 for 7. I wanted more, but that's how it always is. So I did 370 or 350 for 7. So in theory, I could hit that 370 for 5, add 20 pounds, lose 2 reps. So in theory, I could be doing that right now. This is, an estimate. So leading into next week, I believe it's sets of 4 on log incline. And that's really the goal. I want to hit, instead of sets of 3, I want to hit 370 for 4. So, I mean, it all depends, I should be fresher for next Thursday because Monday's not really a deload, but Wednesday, my deadlift day next week is a deload. So I should be feeling a little bit better for Thursday. And I don't know. It's just like, I don't need to be super strong at this movement because it's not like it's being tested in competition, but I still want to improve each lift every week. So this lift is hard. Straight arm lat pull downs, difficult. And I've probably mentioned this one in other videos, but I try to do deadlift grip, meaning width. Deadlift width grip. Just because this is kind of the position you need to be in when you deadlift. You want your lats to be able to pull that bar in tight. I mean, there's a whole host of things that help in keeping the bar close to your body, and lats is just one piece to the puzzle. Core needs to be strong. Positioning in general needs to be right. Where you're pushing in your foot needs to be right. If you're pushing on your toes, that bar's gonna be out in front of you. You're not gonna be able to do anything. I do notice in the suit that I press through my heels a little bit more. And that's just because I've noticed that it helps me get a little bit more pop off the floor. because my positioning in the deadlift suit, I am purposely giving up some positioning that would benefit me on the floor in order to make my lockout better. So I'm putting myself in a better position to lock out and just kind of using the suit to get the bar off the floor in a way. So obviously I still got to push off the floor. Like, it still can't be a bad position from the floor or else the lockout doesn't matter, but I definitely am using the suit okay, I would say. And it's still a learning process every week, but I definitely feel more comfortable and confident. So that's the word I was trying to say. Oh, that movement hits the core too, which is good. I mean, I'm not mad about that by any means. Oh. I have not drank enough water during this this training session. I'm starting to feel the effects of it. Now, you might be saying, like, why don't you just get a drink? And I don't know. I don't have a good reason. I can see my water. It's literally 10 steps away here. I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was very close. If I would have taken another step, my foot would have been on the bottle. So 10, kind of. 9 was put me in a distance to reach it. So it's a pretty good guess, if I do say so myself. Sometimes you take a drink of water and it just tastes like $1 million. I don't think that was quite $1 million sip, maybe like 500K. You know, still life-changing. Oh God, sweating so bad, it's so humid. Like, in between every set, I was standing outside because for whatever reason, there's no airflow in here. None. The air is stagnant today. But it was raining, sprinkling. So I was out there getting like a nice little misting in between sets. And it stopped raining now, and I'm a little bit sad about it. Oh God. One more, and then I'm going to call the video there. I'm dying. Man, I don't want to work tomorrow. It's not, I don't want to complain too much. You know, I know there's people working today. And I get to work from home tomorrow, so like, I'll complain slightly, you know. Still the idea, never mind, I'm just being a weenie. It's really not that big of a deal. I like my job. But I would prefer to be off tomorrow, just, you know. You know, oh, see, like the garbage truck guy's working today. Poor guy. That's no fun. I would kill for some like 4th of July cookout food right now. Baked beans, hot dogs, burgers, some sort of funky like hash brown casserole or something. Corn on the cob. I'd do not too much crazy stuff, but you know, like I'd pay someone money for some corn on the cob because that sounds incredible. And then I can pick it out of my teeth for you know, the next 2 days. It's the worst part about it, frankly. But well worth it, I will say. Corn on the cob, I will gladly pick, you know, the extra husks that might have been missed, or a corn kernel or whatever gets stuck in my teeth. I'll gladly deal with that. Popcorn, no. Popcorn, I do not care to eat. Pretty much because of that reason. I just don't think it's that good anyway. But it's impossible to get out of my teeth. I hate it. Kettle corn, caramel corn, different story. You hand me a bag of that and you blink and it'll be gone. All right. Let's just actually do some lifting here. In case you're wondering, there's like only 70 pounds on this thing, plus whatever like the bar weighs, I guess, the little sled part, which I'm guessing is probably 2 pounds because it's not built very well. The guy who sold me and my buddy this, we rolled up and he's like, I'm not so sure this machine's going to work for you boys. Well, it has, sir, so thank you. One of my favorite things I have in here. It really is. It gets the job done. I don't want it to hear me. I would kind of like to replace it with something that's a little bit less scary. Just because I feel like I can't fully go to like failure, or at least a heavy enough weight on this all the time. So, but I mean, that just makes me do like pause reps at the chest, or a slow eccentric. I think that's the word. I don't know many fancy lifting terms or anatomy or anything like that. I'm just like, I think the less I think about that stuff, the better it is. I don't want to overcomplicate this. I will overcomplicate the feeling of a lift. I am very picky about that, how something feels. There's certain positions where I just feel like it almost like it just locks in. It's weird. Because some days you just don't have it. It's almost like the muscle memory isn't working. But whenever you click and find that position where everything feels like a straight line and it just clicks, it feels so good. It feels like it's supposed to, frankly. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be done. Well, I have officially sweated through everything I'm wearing, which was not socks, by the way. I'm not wearing socks. I've been going barefoot in here a lot, and big fan. I wouldn't recommend doing that in a public gym. You know, people might not like that, but I don't have a public gym. Sort of. I mean, I go to one here and there, you know, which I will be doing this Saturday. Unfortunately, what I will be doing on Saturday, you guys will not see a video of it. I will not share that until it's done. That is the one thing I will hold on to. Competition training, whatever. Look at it. If you're studying me that hard, then I'm in your head already, I guess. Which I don't know why I would be. Like, people take it serious at this level, obviously, like competing against pros here and there, but you still can't control what I do. I can't control what you do. But in this situation, if I were to say I pull 800 on deadlift, 800 on axle this week, and show you guys and like post about it being like an online qualifier attempt and all that, someone's going to be like, oh, I can at least beat him, and they'll pull 802 or something. And that's just how it would work. You got to play chess in strongman sometimes, especially on an online qualifier. So rather than that, I'm going to hold it till after the qualifiers are closed, so nobody can, try to one up you like that. And it might not even matter in the end. It really might not. I could come dead last in deadlift. I hope not, but I mean, like if I pull 825 and the top 10 all pull 875 or more, then it didn't matter at all. I could have shown that and I still would have been beaten. But it's kind of the principle. So I'm going to be saving the deadlift, max axle deadlift. I'm going to be saving the log press when I hit that. I'll be saving the yoke when I hit that. And I'll be saving the sandbag medley when I hit that. So you guys will not see those 4 events until after the qualifiers closed. And hopefully I've done enough to qualify that way. If not, the week after the qualifier closes, I'm competing. So 2 shots. It'd be cool if I got it in both ways. That'd be really cool. Not really. I didn't think about that because it doesn't matter. Like, you don't get bonus points for getting 2 invites. I just want to go. I just want to qualify. So, wish me luck this Saturday. I'll at least be having a car talk on the way down because I still have regular event training and stuff to do after I hit the deadlift. Well, maybe. I want to do some stuff for sure. But if I'm planning to do the deadlift and yoke, I don't know how much more I have left because those are going to take a lot out of me. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Because I still had like dried banana cream pie ice cream on my mustache. So that made it interesting. Got a little taste of that every now and then during the log. And I listened to only Toby Keith today minus 1 song for that top set. And I haven't even been listening to music during the set lately. So, and I don't know. I really just don't want to mute the audio. I want you guys to hear something I want you guys to hear me lifting, kind of, rather than just muting the video and not putting any sound over it because I just haven't done that. Either way, maybe I will in the future. See what you guys like. But that's what I'm going to call it. So, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And happy 4th of July.